What's going on, Talon athletes? Coach Pritchard here with your Tuesday tip video. It is now week 4 of the CrossFit Games Open. I don't know about you guys, but I'm having an absolute blast this year. I love the open workouts, especially this past one, 17.3 is probably my favorite open workout of all time because I really like squat snatches. Plus, I really like the way it was programmed and the structure of the workout. I thought it was a lot of fun. Now, before I discuss any further about 17.3 and what I'm going to be talking about today, I want to take time to congratulate you guys as athletes. It's just, as a coach, it's very rewarding and it's awesome feeling to witness and see you guys put in all the hard work all year long leading up to this point, all the sweat, the blood, the tears. It's really cool to see how far you guys have grown in 1 year, and then you guys are applying that, putting it in the open workouts, and you're crushing it, and it's just really cool to watch. So keep it up. We've got 2 more weeks left. We're almost done. Keep having fun, because that's what it's all about, okay? Anyways, 17.3. Like I said, I love this workout. Some of you guys might not like it because it has squat snatches in it. Me personally, I really love squat snatches, so of course I like the workout. I didn't get quite as far as I would have liked to, but that's okay, I just gotta get stronger. So, 17.3 led me to come up with this Tuesday tip video, and sorry I'm kind of rambling a little bit, but one thing that I noticed watching you guys perform this workout was your snatches, and some of you guys were a little disappointed with your performance and how you didn't get quite as many snatches as maybe you thought you could have, because you are doing a very high skill technical movement, the snatch, under fatigue and under stress and under pressure of this open workout. So that with all those factors playing in, it's going to make the lift even that much more difficult. So, but that being said, today I want to talk to you about, drum roll please, the setup, okay? The snatch setup. This is step 1 of the lift. This is step 1 of the snatch. If the setup is off, then the lift is doomed from the beginning, okay? So we have to own our setup position. Now, don't mind my artistic skills. I'm not a very good artist, but I'm going to try to draw this for you as best as I can. Okay, so first I'm going to draw a common mistake that we see, and that I saw a lot during 17.3, okay, in our setup position. So I've got my lifter's head here. There's his back, hip angle, so legs here. That's the lower leg, so we've got the knee joint here. All right, arms down, and your weights. Okay, so the problem with this setup is our back angle, okay? This back angle is not good. This is like almost parallel to the ground. We want a more, angled 45-degree angle, back angle in our setup position. So what that's gonna look like is this. You got your head here, boom, back angle. Here's your hips. Here's your knee, lower leg, boom, arms are going down, here's your weights. Much more optimal back angle. So now we got this angle going here, okay? This is how we need to start off the lift, all right? What this is gonna allow us to do is actually use our legs and use our hips to push the ground away from us and lift our shoulders and our hips at the same time. We want those to rise together, okay? The problem with this is we've already taken our legs and our hips out of the equation. So now, in order to lift this weight, we're going to be using all of our back. And the problem with that is that the bar path you're not going to have an optimal bar path, okay? So we want this bar path, so let's just say, here's your bar. We want this bar to go straight up and down. Point A to point B being overhead, as efficient as possible. Okay? The problem with here and having this horizontal back angle, it's going to cause that bar path, when you stand, you're most likely going to pull the bar early, and the bar path is going to go out and around your body to try to get overhead. Whereas this bar path, we've got our hips down, we've got a good setup, a good back angle, this bar path is going to be much more vertical, and it's going to get from point A to point B being overhead in a much more efficient manner, okay? So, those snatches where, you know, you're running off with it and you lose control of it, it's probably because you got your hips up and your back is flat, okay? So, one cue that I really like to tell people, and I actually gave this to Jason Barnett, and it helped him a lot, was let everybody read what your shirt says, okay? So when you get down your setup, bring your chest up, sink your hips, let everybody read your shirt and look straight ahead, okay? We don't want to be looking down at the ground when we pick this snatch up off the ground. If this is a 75-pound snatch, we're doing Randy, for example, some of us are going to be able to manhandle that weight. It's not even going to be an issue. We can keep our back, you know, horizontal all we want because it's 75 pounds, it's not going to matter, kind of like the dumbbell snatch at 17.1. But once we get that heavier weight, that 135, that 185, and that 225 for me, one little, you know, slight mess up in our setup is going to drastically change that bar path because the load has increased and it's highlighting it. So if we own the setup in our strength work when we're doing strength work in class, if we own the setup when we're doing light, you know, technique work, that's going to transfer over into when we do a workout like 17.3 and you're in this fatigue state, you're tired, you're racing against the clock because you want to get 4 more minutes, so you're kind of just flailing all over the place, you're just picking that bar up as whatever way you want. If we can own the setup and train our body in that setup position, we're going to be much better off and we're going to get a lot farther than we thought we could have. So I know I kind of went on a lot about one little topic, the setup. I'm kind of bad at that, about rambling and talking, but I'm trying to get better at it. So I'm going to actually attach some videos after this of me performing a snatch with a back angle like this, a horizontal back angle, and then I'll perform a snatch with a more 45-degree back angle and let you guys actually see for yourself what I'm talking about and see how the bar path actually does get away from our body, which causes us to kind of run after the weight, which is what we don't want. So hopefully that you learned a little bit of something about setup position. The next snatch day, really focus on it because right here, I mean, this is the lift from the beginning. So if we're not in a good setup, we're doomed from the beginning, okay? So sorry I'm rambling, but anyway, I hope you guys enjoy your week. Good luck on 17.4. Who knows what it's going to be. I'm sure it's going to be a blast, though. Keep having fun. Keep crushing it, and we'll see you guys next week. Thanks, guys. So in this video, you're going to see me performing a snatch with a horizontal back angle on my setup, and you're going to notice how the bar path goes out and around my body and I'm unable to make the lift successfully. In this clip, you're going to see me perform a snatch with a proper setup, which is going to be a much more vertical back angle. You're going to notice that I pull myself down into position and my hips and shoulders are going to rise at the same rate, keeping that bar path vertical and much more efficient.